people are going to be taking in this information, and they're really going to be building their businesses. So it's a great time to be in as well. Yeah.
I agree. I will say, well, okay, so let me ask this follow-up to in response to that, because that also presents an opportunity that we've watched over the last, I don't know, 18 months, 2 years. It also presents an opportunities for a lot of scams and for a lot of new people to be misled, causing a ripple effect, we'll say. What would you say to a person that's new, and how would they use some discernment in figuring out what is a good program to kind of follow? And then that kind of leads into, hey, if you have anything you'd like to promote, which I know you do, go ahead and jump right in.
So I would say, in the day of social media, this is just not AI, but in social media, everybody says they're an expert at something. Everybody is an expert. And so I would just say, do your due diligence in looking at all of the social media outlets where that person or where that group is that you are, getting your information. Check and see if they're on LinkedIn. Check and see if they're, wherever it is, not just on TikTok. No, no, look, no knock on Hillman Talk that's going on right now, but you just want to make sure that you're getting the right information, because that happens all the time. And look at the track record of the group or the person that you are taking a class with, or whatever it may be. And I think that's what you were kind of going at, alluding to with that question. And I do have courses that I do, and they can. So I have the film course that is coming up. It's just a 2 hour, one time 2 hour course that, the video masterclass that I am doing in March. Is going to be a live class, and you'll come and you'll get resources to go with that class. It's a $47 class. And I think that that is actually nothing for what I'm
That's
giving
a
you.
steal.
That's a skill, because what I tell you in this class, you can turn around and make a $2,000-3,000 video, and so that's that. But I do have that opportunity coming up. Um, but also, just wanted to just talk about this very quickly, and I mentioned this a little bit earlier. The opportunities that have come my way as a result of doing the Layla video, as a result of doing some of the other stuff that I've been doing, that I've been commissioned to do, I realized I need to encourage us to get into AI images, photorealistic or whatever, and storytelling, and telling our story, telling our history, or just telling your story, and getting into that. So that's why I'm hosting a film contest, an AI film contest that's going to launch in March. Going to be monetary prizes, as well as actual in-kind subscriptions that some of the companies have donated. And here's the trick. The trick is that the film that you create, it has to be a story of an underrepresented community. And so that gets us to, number one, valuing our stories. That's number one. Number two, showing you that we value your story, and I value, your story. And I'm going to give you this platform to tell that story, and give you that practice to get more involved, and give you the opportunity to win some stuff that will help you with resources so you can continue, to tell those stories. So that's how I see it.
Oh, girl, I need a link. I need a link.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yeah. Girl, you doing your thing. You in your bag.
Listen, just do it. I'm at the point now in life where it's just like, you know what? If we got these other people, I was going to say something that I wasn't supposed to say. If we have people that are out here doing what they're doing, running the White House and doing all the stuff that they're doing, I absolutely, and everyone here can absolutely do whatever it is that you want to do. Just do it. Just go, just do it. Who's gonna
That's,
stop you? You
that's
know,
fact. We in control now.
right? You know,
You in control of your own destiny.
yeah, yeah. Just do it. And so what? So what? If everybody thinks that you just, you wasting your time. So what? So
So
what
what?
if people think, right, right. Why you out here making these images and playing with, cartoons and doing whatever? Well, guess what?
Yep.
Mind your business.
Uh,
That part.
Mind your
You ain't
business.
ready. You ain't ready. Holler at me
Somebody,
in a couple of years. You gonna figure it out then.
right. You know what I'm saying? That's why Mickey Mouse has lasted generations. Walt
Mm.
Disney, that's why people are doing, who cares? So what? So what they say what they say. Do what
Yeah.
you do anyway.
Woo.
One monkey don't
Yeah.
stop no show, y'all.
Hey, you got every question on my entire list. I'm gonna turn
Okay.
this over to my co-host. If you guys have anything else, she covered like literally
She
everything
hit
and
it.
then some.
I
That's
think the only thing I could do is just co-sign what she said, because like when
Mhm.
she's saying it, it's like saying it from a different perspective, like the with the scam industry. Like I'm in the banking industry, and I went to one of our visitors, like the FBI comes and talks about the latest scams all the time. And what the biggest thing that they're talking about is what we do, like for fun, is the AI realistic images. That's what everybody wants. That's what the professionals want. That's what corporate wants. But also that's what the scammers want. Like,
Mhm.
so they were talking about what they were talking about all the apps to do it, but I just felt like they were presenting it as if like these are the bad Apple apps. Like scammers are using Midjourney to create unrealistic, realistic images to defraud clients. And I was like, and they were saying they could do this to do that, and I was like, I just gave a clinic on how to make a realistic image, but not to defraud people, but to actually do it for your craft. But you can see it on this front, they're looking at that like, hey, you're defrauding our clients, you're defrauding the American people to get money out of of their accounts, which that comes with the territory. Like that's always going to be there. So it's the gift and the curse. It's like the curse of knowledge, right? Once we get to that next level, we got to learn how to defeat evil. Like we talk about futurism, we talk about comic books. It's always good versus bad. Protagonist against antagonist. When we on this next level, and the thing is, like, you just have to learn it. If you can't protect yourself against it if you don't learn what's there, right? So we learn what's there. We learn how to protect ourselves against it, and if you wait too late, you're probably not going to learn it until you probably get, or before you become a victim. You become a victim. Oh, then you're going to learn real quick versus being preventative and learning before you become a victim.
I think mhm.
Go
So.
ahead, Kim.
There is responsibility in what we do. Can I create something that would, you know, be dangerous in terms of, a scam or whatever? Yeah, I absolutely could.